the incumbent Republican Governor Brian Kemp, and former Georgia House Minority Leader, Democrat Stacey Abrams.
I knew there was a gang problem, and that's why I ran with a very straightforward agenda to create a gang task force at the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to join with the locals to help them in prosecution and locking up gang members.
Under his 4 years, violent crime has gone up. Gun violence has gone up. Guns are the #1 killer of our children. We have the 9th highest gun violence rate in the nation. Family violence with guns has gone up 18% under this governor. And his response was to weaken gun laws in the state of Georgia and eliminate a background check.
If the legislature passes a more restrictive abortion law, abortion bill, would you sign that bill?
Well, I'm not going to count on, say yes or no to any specific piece of legislation without actually seeing exactly what it's doing.
Let's be clear, he did not say he wouldn't. But more importantly, he refuses to protect us. He refuses to defend us, and yet he defended Herschel Walker, saying that he didn't want to be involved in the personal life of his running mate, but he doesn't mind being involved in the personal lives and the personal medical choices of women in Georgia.
Because we have laws in our state that makes it easy to vote and hard to cheat. Ms. Abrams has spent the last 2 years, really the last 10 years, running around telling you that's not the case. She's benefited personally from that running around and scaring people about suppressive votes and suppressive legislation.
And it is an abomination that SB 202, a law that has allowed racist, white supremacists to challenge the legal authority of citizens to vote, is being held up as some sort of native good. It is a terrible law that has already sent people home from the polls, people who were denied the right to vote. The fact that people are voting is in spite of SB 202, not because of it.
In 2018, when I was elected, we had the largest African-American turnout in the country in our state. And we're seeing just now in the May primary, we had record turnout for Republicans and Democrats, and we're certainly seeing that during early voting.
It was never about making sure that we had fair elections in Georgia. It was about gaming the election for Brian Kemp so he could keep people out of the polling place. And I am proud of every Georgian who is showing up every day to make your voices heard.